I mean, are you serious? I mean, really, are you serious? What is up with Paul McDonald of the Veterans Affairs? The Secretary of the Veterans Affairs, Paul McDonald. This guy has lost his mind. He's comparing the waiting in line for veterans for health care to that of waiting in line for a ride at Disney World. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? This is not fun and games we're talking about here. We're talking about veterans who stood the test against the foes that would fight against freedom. They were our last line of defense, many of which spilt their blood in the sands of the Middle East and have stood arm in arm with fellow soldiers and veterans and even to protect our very freedom that we have in this nation. And we have completely, the Obama administration has left this Veterans Administration to become an abomination. I mean, it's real simple. I could solve the problem of health care for veterans in 5 minutes. I can solve it in 5 minutes. President Obama loves to write executive orders. Well, how about doing this for us, Mr. President, with all due respect? How about just sitting down and writing an executive order that all veterans will be sent a card in the mail, a presidential card that says you can go to any doctor, any hospital, anywhere in this country. It's paid for, and you can go now. You don't have to go to the veterans hospitals in designated areas. And you don't have to wait in long lines and cancellations and never get to see a doctor while veterans are dying. This is a joke above all jokes. And any politician up there in Washington, on either side of the aisle in Congress, how can they not go ahead and just pass this bill? They could pass a bill in both the House and the Senate and walk it straight to the White House and lay it on the president's desk and say, okay, if you don't want to write an executive order, sign the legislation. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm upset. Well, Veterans Affairs Secretary Robert McDonald caused a small uproar among leading Republican politicians after he said hospital wait times are not the best way to measure veterans' satisfaction with the agency. When you go to Disney, do you measure the number of hours you wait in line or what's important? McDonald said at a Christian Science Monitor breakfast, though, according to the Washington Post, what's important is what's your satisfaction with the experience? Well, let me help you, Mr. McDonald. If you never have an experience, how can you even be satisfied? If you're still waiting 6 months later, you're trying to get an appointment to see a doctor at a veterans hospital, you've been waiting for 6 months, 9 months. Cancellation still. So don't ask me how my experience is. I can't even have an experience. The experience is this: I have no care. The Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, and presumptive GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump were among those who criticized McDonald's comments. In a series of tweets, Ryan accused McDonald of making light of the struggle veterans face to receive medical care. This is not make-believe, Mr. Secretary. Veterans have died waiting in those lines, said Paul Ryan. And of course, Trump is furious and said, look, just let me fix it, okay? Hillary says the VA problems are not widespread. According to Trump, just let me fix it. Now, we know this. Up to 307,000 veterans have reportedly died waiting for care. How was that experience? Waiting for care due to corruption and mismanagement in the VA. So it is astonishing that the Veterans Administration Secretary Robert McDonald would suggest wait times don't need to be measured. Rance Priebus, the chairman of the Republican Party, drawing comparisons to lines at Disneyland is ludicrous and shows the leadership crisis at the VA is far from being solved. Well, as long as you have the Obama administration in power, nothing's going to fix it. But still, I'm going to ask Paul Ryan to do something for me. You're the Speaker of the House, Paul. You're furious. You're upset. Walk in tomorrow and demand a vote. Say, look, I need someone to draft it yourself. That you just we want to pass a bill that all veterans have a right to go to any hospital they want. Forget the VA hospital. Shut it down if you have to. Shut it down and pay for the appointments and send these veterans to any doctor they want. Go ahead and put that on the floor for a vote, Mr. Paul Ryan, and then hand it to the Senate and double dog dare Mitch McConnell to veto it or to fight it. Pass it in both houses, the House and the Senate, and then somebody run it up to the White House or to the golf course, wherever you can find the president, and get him to sign it with his left hand. Are you serious? I'm sorry if I'm a little upset, but I mean, are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ, folks. And over to the veterans, please give your life to Jesus Christ, because you're not going to get any help anywhere else. Everybody. Time's running out, folks. Time's running out. Are you saved? Time's running out.